Travel hacks for plus-size flyers. What you need to know for a stress-free journey. Air travel is exciting, but let's face it, when you're plus size, it can also feel like preparing for battle. Tiny seats, judgmental stares, and the infamous seatbelt struggle are enough to make anyone anxious. The good news? You're far from alone. More than 30% of US adults qualify as plus size. And with a few clever tricks, you can make flying a comfortable and even empowering experience. Today, we're counting down the top 10 travel hacks for plus-size flyers, from seat selection and boarding to staying comfy in flight, all with a casual, friendly vibe. Stick around for number 1, because it's the ultimate game changer for a stress-free journey, and something even seasoned travelers forget. And remember to like and subscribe to not miss out on more travel hacks. Let's dive in. 10. Seat selection savvy. Pick your perfect spot. The challenge. Airline seats are notoriously cramped, often leaving passengers feeling wedged into uncomfortable spaces. The average economy seat is just 16 to 18 inches wide, and a poor seat choice can make long flights feel endless. Different planes have varying layouts, with some seats, like those in the back row, being even tighter or unable to recline. One frustrated traveler noted, "Seat size needs to be more inclusive. We aren't sardines, we are people who spent money to travel." The discomfort of tight seating can heighten flight anxiety. Why it matters. Choosing the right seat can significantly impact your comfort. Seats towards the front often offer more legroom and a smoother ride. Conversely, poor seat choices, like a middle seat in the last row, can make flights feel cramped and bumpy. Comfort truly depends on your location on the plane. What to do instead. Plan ahead and select your seat wisely. Book early for the best options. Use tools like Seat Guru to compare seat sizes and identify rows with extra space. Opt for aisle seats for added room and ease of movement. Just ensure you meet the requirements. Avoid back row seats near bathrooms, as they tend to be narrower and non-reclining. Researching the aircraft model can also help. Some jets feature seats with extra leg space. By choosing your throne wisely, you'll enjoy a more comfortable journey. Stay tuned for tip number 9. 9. Know your airline and policy perks. Friend or foe. The challenge. Not all airlines cater equally to plus-size passengers. Some have tighter seating arrangements, and policies on passengers of size can vary significantly if you don't fit their smaller seats. Conversely, some airlines offer free extra seats for plus-size flyers, but many don't publicize this. Navigating these rules can feel like boarding a plane blindfolded. Why it matters. Choosing a plus-size friendly airline can drastically affect your travel experience. Selecting the right airline can enhance comfort and avoid judgmental attitudes. Many accommodating airlines train staff to be helpful. What to do instead. Research airlines before booking. For instance, Emirates and Singapore offer 18 to 19-inch economy seats. Don't hesitate to call the airline and ask about their policies regarding seatbelt extenders or extra room. Can help you book with confidence and avoid surprises at 30,000 feet. 8. Boarding like a pro. Stress-free entry to the plane. The challenge. Boarding can be nerve-wracking for plus-size flyers. You may worry about navigating the narrow aisle, rushing past impatient passengers, and finding overhead bin space. If you board in the middle of the crowd, the pressure to move quickly can lead to discomfort. So, how can you board and settle in without stress? Why it matters. Starting your flight calmly makes a big difference. Getting to your seat and organizing your space before the cabin fills up helps you feel more in control. This allows you to walk down the aisle at your own pace and lets you settle in comfortably. What to do instead? Check if your airline offers pre-boarding. If not announced, simply ask the gate agent for extra time to board. Once on board, you can stow your carry-on without feeling rushed if you don't meet requirements. Instead, aim for bulkhead or an aisle seat, allowing you to relax while others navigate the aisle. If pre-boarding isn't available, consider boarding last for more maneuverability, even if it means sacrificing overhead space. 7. Pack light, pack smart. Luggage and carry-on hacks. The challenge. Let's discuss luggage. For plus-size flyers, the goal is to carry what you need without straining yourself or the overhead bin. Standard carry-on sizes assume you can easily navigate the aisle, which isn't always the case. Plus-size travelers may overpack to ensure comfort at their destination. This cycle of overpacking creates a balancing act between convenience and comfort. Why it matters. A smart packing strategy can lighten your load and reduce travel stress. Organizing your belongings helps avoid contorting in the aisle for that one item you need. If you've pre-boarded, efficient storage is essential. Keep a small bag with essentials under the seat, so you don't need to access the overhead bin during the flight. What to do instead. Streamline your carry-on by using a two-bag approach. When using the overhead bin, place your bag wheels first to save space and position it close to your seat. Pack wisely, ask if you really need each item, and consider using luggage with spinner wheels for easier maneuvering. This way, navigating the airport becomes much easier. 6. Dress for comfort and confidence. The challenge. Air travel days aren't the time for skinny jeans or tight suits. For plus-size flyers, clothing can significantly impact in-flight comfort. Long periods of sitting can also lead to swelling in the feet and ankles, especially for plus-size travelers. Some might feel pressure to dress up to avoid judgment, but an uncomfortable outfit will only make you squirm. Why it matters? Wearing the right clothes acts as a comfort shield. Loose, breathable fabrics prevent that sweaty, claustrophobic feeling on long flights. Comfortable attire can also help prevent health issues. Confidence is key. If your clothes feel good, your mood will improve. Stretchy waistbands and soft fabrics benefit everyone, especially plus-size travelers who have more contact with seat surfaces. What to do instead? Think soft, stretchy, and layered. Bring a light sweater or large scarf for warmth. Slip-on shoes are ideal, as feet can swell. Avoid tight waistbands. Ultimately, wear what makes you feel good. Dressing comfortably allows you to step onto the plane, feeling secure and ready for your journey. Also like the video and subscribe to get more tips and hacks. 5. Bring your comfort kit, extenders, cushions, and more. The challenge? Airplanes often operate under a one-size-fits-all mentality, which can be uncomfortable for plus-size flyers. Standard seatbelts may fall short, seat cushions can feel hard, and tiny pillows barely provide support. Asking for a seatbelt extender can be anxiety-inducing, with fears of drawing attention or judgment. Many travelers wonder if they should buy their own extender, but it's best not to. More on that later. The default airplane equipment isn't designed for diverse bodies, leading to discomfort during long flights. Why it matters. Having the right comfort accessories can transform your flight experience. Think of it as a mini travel toolkit to customize your space. A seat cushion or inflatable pillow can provide much-needed padding, reducing pressure on your tailbone and legs. What to do instead? Pack a small comfort kit in your carry-on. If you need a seatbelt extender, simply ask the first flight attendant you see when you board. Do not bring your own extender. The FAA prohibits personal extenders for safety reasons. Consider a portable cushion or an inflatable seat pad for added comfort. A lumbar support pillow can alleviate lower back pain, and a U-shaped travel pillow can prevent neck strain. And don't forget wet wipes to clean your space, plus an eye mask and earplugs or noise-canceling headphones to reduce noise. These items are small and fit under your seat, allowing you to feel more in control during your flight. With your comfort kit ready, you're set for a more enjoyable ride. Stay tuned for tip number 4, where we'll tackle navigating airports with ease. 4. Navigate airports with ease. Plan your path. The challenge? Imagine you have a connection at a massive airport. You step off the plane only to find your next gate is a mile away. For plus-size travelers, especially those with mobility concerns, this can be daunting. Airports often feature long terminals, multiple levels, and shuttles, making navigation a challenge. Even getting from the parking lot to check-in, through security, and finally to the gate can feel like an endurance test. Why it matters. Starting your journey frazzled affects everything. You board the plane stressed and uncomfortable. Conversely, smart navigation preserves your energy and calm for the flight. Missing a connection can be one of the worst travel experiences, and plus-size travelers may struggle to move quickly. What to do instead? Request assistance when needed. If you have a tight connection, don't hesitate to ask for a wheelchair or electric cart service in advance. Most airlines provide this for free, making long walks manageable. Finally, remember to hydrate. Long walks can dehydrate you. By conquering the airport on your terms, you set a calm tone for your trip. When your flight is called, you'll be relaxed and ready to board. Stay tuned for tip number 3, all about treating yourself to extra space. 3. Treat yourself to more space, upgrade tricks, and extra seats. The challenge? For plus-size travelers, standard economy seats can feel painfully restrictive, especially on long flights. The challenge is balancing comfort with cost. Extra space often comes with a higher price tag. Many travelers are on a budget, making it hard to justify paying for 2 seats or business class. Why it matters. Extra space is not just a luxury, it can be a necessity for safety and health. Having that extra room can make a significant difference on flights longer than 5 or 6 hours, affecting your ability to sleep and move. Emotional comfort also plays a role. Not worrying about encroaching on someone else's space can reduce stress. What to do instead? Explore upgrade and extra seat options. If flying Southwest, take advantage of their customer of size policy by booking a second seat and refunding it later. Ask at the gate for an empty seat if the flight isn't full. And choose flights that are typically less crowded. If traveling with a partner, book a window and aisle seat in a 3-seat row to leave the middle seat empty. Finally, if you've secured extra space, enjoy it. You've earned that comfort. Stay tuned for tip number 2, all about empowering yourself by speaking up. 2. Speak up. Your needs, your voice, the challenge. Many plus-size travelers often feel hesitant to speak up about their needs, fearing embarrassment or judgment. This can lead to suffering in silence, whether it's needing a seatbelt extender or an open seat. Encountering rude comments from passengers or misunderstandings with airline staff can make it even harder to advocate for yourself. The challenge lies in finding your voice in an environment where you already feel vulnerable. Why it matters. You have the right to a safe and comfortable flight, and airline staff are there to help you. By communicating your needs, you empower them to assist you. For instance, if your seat assignment isn't working, asking for a discreet move can make a significant difference. What to do instead? Practice polite, confident communication. Start by asking flight attendants for what you need. If your seat is uncomfortable, quietly inquire about open seats. At the gate, ask if any aisle seats are available, or if you can sit next to a travel companion. Stay tuned for our final tip, which ties everything together for a truly stress-free journey. 1. Embrace the journey with confidence. The challenge. Beyond practical obstacles like seats and seatbelts, plus-size travelers face a mental and emotional journey. Society often implies that we don't fit in, which can create anxiety before boarding. You might worry about various judgments. Will the airline staff be accommodating? These thoughts can discourage travel altogether. Why it matters. Carrying yourself with confidence can transform how others react to you. When you acknowledge that you belong, you lighten your emotional load. Remember, you're traveling for a reason. Work, family, or adventure. What to do instead? Own your right to fly and make it enjoyable. Start with a pep talk. You've planned and prepared, so you have nothing to feel guilty about. Connect with the plus-size travel community for support. On travel day, focus on your excitement, counter worries, with positive thoughts about your destination. You've now got an arsenal of tips, from practical seat tricks and packing hacks to mindset shifts, to ensure your next flight is as stress-free as possible. Being a plus-size flyer isn't always easy, but with smart planning and self-advocacy, it can be downright enjoyable. So go forth, book that ticket, and fly with confidence. As the FAA petition says, the ultimate goal is a positive flying experience for all. With these hacks in your toolkit, you're well on your way to making that goal a reality for yourself. Happy travels and blue skies ahead. If you like tips and hacks like this, subscribe because we have much more in store for you. Thank you for watching.